News: JP Morgan is developing a blockchain-based deposit token for international payment. The switch is being flipped, but not for XRP, not for XLM, not for any of those X blockchains. It's being flipped for Ethereum. And that's not even actually accurate either, but we'll get into that in just 1 second, okay? JP Morgan has been building tokens on top of a different branch of Ethereum's blockchain since 2019, and recently they are dipping their toes into international settlements for payments. They are building on top of something called Onyx. JP Morgan, or Onyx by JP Morgan. This has been out for a very long time. You guys have probably heard about it before. It is built on a private version of Ethereum known as Quorum. Not Corium, Quorum. So it has literally no impact on Ethereum. It has no impact on any blockchain that you and I can gain access to. It is specific just for the big banks, which is, make no mistake about this, okay? I'm going to go straight to my face. Make no mistake about this. This is the risk of crypto. This is. What they're doing right now is not what we want to see as investors in crypto. It's cool to see that they are using crypto and adopting blockchain technology, but they are not doing it on any of the blockchains that we have access to. They are doing it on private, centralized blockchains that they have created for themselves. So, while the headline is phenomenal and everyone on Twitter seemed to love it, you got to take it a step further, remember? Oh, I forgot I got to share it back. You guys, you got to take it a step further because we are those investors, and you got to do some digging to see that Onyx by JP Morgan is built on a private version of Ethereum. Nonetheless, crypto is still moving forward. Crypto is still trucking along with some adoption. We had a big spike yesterday. You can kind of see it here. We had a big spike followed by a massive dump. So a lot of volume came into Bitcoin. We jumped up 2.5%, only to fall back down this morning pretty aggressively. Hopefully we can short some more cryptos again today and make some money to finish out this Friday spectacularly. What's good, Dream? Happy to see you here. Thank you for those messages before the stream even started. If you guys are watching this right now, please like the live stream, like the video. It helps a lot. I'm gonna check in probably 10 minutes to see how many likes we have, and if we have less likes than people viewing, then I'm going to be sad. Let's go see some of the news that's going on here. XRP poised to take off, blah, blah, blah. Cardano holders unstake $45 million in 7 days. That's pretty dramatic. What's good, Johnny? Happy to see you here. Truth Seek. Good call on Matic the other day. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully you were able to make some profits on that. We had no trade yesterday, but then on Wednesday we had a good trade with Bitcoin. We are on a streak this week. No losers, 100% win rate this week. So hopefully we can find another one. Unfortunately, with this trading strategy, we just don't get to trade every single day, but that's okay. I'd rather make money than gamble every day. Solana's been falling off a cliff. Let's scroll through and see how the markets are holding up today. So we got Bitcoin. We'll go out to the daily and see if any more exciting movement has happened. We're still just consolidating. We are still just consolidating and doing nothing, literally just chilling out at the same range that we've been chilling out at for 22 days. We've been down here, and realistically Bitcoin's price has not changed that much in 200 days. In 204 days it is up 2.5%. That's not spectacular at all. That's just the market that we're in right now. We're in a crab market. We're going sideways. Ultimately, we are up a lot from the lows, but that's cherry picking data, right? Realistically, if you look at it, we were the same price almost a year ago. Hate having to refresh to watch the live. That might be on me, Dream. I'm sorry. If that's on me. If the quality is poor, I apologize drastically. I gotta go call Spectrum when I get back from my trip home and ask them to up my download speed because it's not amazing, or they're throttling it because I go live all the time and I'm constantly using it and they just see that I'm using up more data than I deserve. Let's skim through here. Ethereum, kind of respecting it, not what I like to see, so I'm not going to be trading Ethereum. Bitcoin, same thing. We got ADA, pretty similar. ADA, I could make the argument. Okay, there we go. Matic, another good opportunity here. Look at that trade. Matic is perfect. This is a perfect trade for Matic. Honestly, don't know that we'll come up to the VWAP. It looks like we're about to break down here. So this could be a good time to enter into a Matic position, but it's moving too quick for me. Like, we haven't gotten to check everything else out yet. So I'm going to come back to it in a second. And like, I felt, this is personal. You guys can do whatever you want here. This is personal. I felt when I saw this chart that I needed to hop in it right now. Otherwise I wasn't going to make money. So I felt that FOMO creep in. And so as a act of discipline on myself, I'm not going to take the trade, even though it looks like it's a good setup right now. I'm going to wait, give it a moment, and come back to it. You guys do what you want to do with that information. Solana looked okay, but not as good as Matic. So if I was going to trade something, it would be Matic. HBAR did not respect the middle VWAP here at all. We crossed straight through, didn't even hesitate, went straight through it. XRP is looking like some of the bigger caps. Makes sense, it is a bigger cap. Aptos, could make an argument that we trade Aptos. We could. This massive spike down doesn't really help in the pattern all that much. 2.5%. We'd have to climb back up a ton. If we do that, there's a trade set up for Aptos. Same with Arbitrum. Okay, so a lot of the like Arbitrum, Aptos, Matic, Solana, they all look pretty similar, which makes sense. They all are pretty similar. BNB, I'm gonna pass on BNB, and then Aave with the complete and utter change in direction here. Complete change in direction. Not even, like, this is the exact opposite of what we want to see. So let's go back to Matic and see if it was a good time to enter, and it looks like it was a good time to enter, but it do be what it do be. Let's see if we can have a little bit of a bounce, come up to the VWAP, and then we can enter into that trade. So just so that you guys can understand my thought process with this more and more as we progress, right? Eventually I will make some videos so I don't have to go over it every single time that we go live, right? Eventually, I'll have something that we can refer back to, and I can just be like, hey guys, like, go check this out if you want to know why I think this. But if we zoom in kind of aggressively on this and line the charts up, you can see pretty clearly. I'm trying to get it to a point where it makes sense. Okay, look at back here, right? You see the RSI versus the chart. It is following perfectly, right? They both come down to the same point. They come up, they go sideways for a second, then they come up all the way, have a little pullback. And then right here, they start to diverge. They stop being so perfectly in line. They stop being so perfectly in sync. And what happens is the RSI does not put in higher highs, right? The RSI, let me scan it over here. The RSI peaks out right here and then puts in a lower high and a lower high and 4 lower highs in a row. But the actual chart on Matic, let me see if I can skirt this back. Did any of you guys enter into the Matic trade even though I was not? There we go. The actual chart on Matic was still making higher highs. They were still climbing up even though the RSI was making lower highs. That is a divergence. That tells me that a reversal is likely going to happen soon. And as we were approaching the VWAP, we didn't quite come to the VWAP, but we got pretty close and we got to an area of congestion. Okay, this line here, well, I'll circle it so you guys can see the region. If we go all the way back here, this whole area has been an area of congestion, which we got rejected at. We were hanging out above, then we were hanging out below, and we got rejected again and went back down. So that was conviction for me to look at that and in an instant notice that we were probably going to trend it down. And on top of all of that, this is a very large potential for profit. We're looking at upwards of 1.5% from here. We're looking at well over 1%. So it met everything. I just felt FOMO, so I knew I had to sit on my hands for a second. Hopefully we come back up. Hopefully we don't go straight down, and it gives us the opportunity to get into it. I want to look and see how many likes we have on the live stream. We've got 3 people watching right now, okay? We're still babies as far as live streaming goes. And we got 3 likes. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Each and every one of you liked the live stream. Oh God, 269 subscribers. We're growing. We're cruising along. This is good because you guys are part of those investors. You guys are part of those investors. As those investors, we approach the markets much differently than most other people. So you just being here, there could be one person here, like when just Dream and I were chilling, streaming together for those 2 first weeks. Now we got 3 people. That's up 200% from where we were. That's insane returns. That's phenomenal. Yes, I'm coping a little bit, but that's fine. I literally just enjoy doing the trading. There's like zero reason that I would continue if I didn't just enjoy trading with you guys. It doesn't look like we're going to come back up, right? You guys see that. We're still, unless we find support here, which is possible, I think that it might be a decent time to enter. So I'm actually going to enter with half of my position, understanding the risk that we could come back up to the VWAP. So I'm not going to put a stop loss until above the VWAP. I know that we could bounce here and come up, but I also think that we could break down. And so I would like to enter with a small position size here. Gonna put on 10x leverage. Let's see if Matic can treat us nicely on the last day. Trade. Sell. Not 20x. I'm just looking at 10x. Confirm. All right. I'm going in with 50% positioning. 50% of what I would like to put into it, I'm going to put into it right now. All right, that means we're going to bounce. Instantly when I do that, that means we're going to bounce. And to be completely honest, I kind of want us to come back up to the VWAP here. I would actually enjoy that. Because then I could enter in with 100%. If we come up to the VWAP, I will enter in with 100%. If we go straight down, I will just take my profits, and it will just be half as much as it normally is. So either way, hopefully we play out nicely here. What other ways do you work on and FOMO? What do you mean, what other ways do you work on? What other platforms? What other trading? What other strategies? And FOMO is fear of missing out. I got that emotional angst to get into it. The fear of missing out. I was afraid that if I didn't get into it right then and there, then I was not going to make any money, and I would lose money, in fact, because I'm not making it. So if I don't make it, I lose it. I could feel that I was getting emotional, and so I didn't want to. I wanted to give it some time to play out. And you can actually see right here, technically, I fell victim to FOMO. If we do bounce all the way back up to the VWAP, I fell victim to FOMO on that. Oh, what other ways do you work on avoiding FOMO? Really, it comes down to repetition, right? Understanding, the fear of missing out often comes from a lack of understanding what you're doing. So when you don't know that there's opportunities to make money every single day, every single week, constantly. What's good? Speed is funky. Happy to see you here, boss. If you don't know that there's opportunities 24/7, literally crypto never sleeps. There's always going to be an opportunity for you to make a trade. If you're unaware of that, then you're going to fall victim to FOMO a lot easier than if you know, right? If we had missed out on this trade entirely and it went perfectly and we didn't make any money, that's okay, because there's going to be another setup later today. There'll be another setup tomorrow. There'll be another setup next week. There's infinite amounts of money out there. It's not a finite resource. So understanding that helps me not fall victim to FOMO as much. How are you, my dog? I'm good, boss. I'm doing good. I'm here live streaming with the bros. I'm enjoying myself. Now that you're here, you're obligated to like the live stream. You'll get us up to the 5th like, and we can party successfully on a Friday. If we make this trade, okay, we're short Matic right now. If we make this trade successfully, we will have a 100% perfect trading week this week, which, I mean, most of the time we're like 80% anyways. So, but it'd be spectacular. It'd be a good way to end the week, right? A good way to enter into the Friday, into the weekend, because I'm going back home to visit some college friends. We're gonna get shit-faced, and it'll just be a good. I'll fund the getting shit-faced with this. You still see clearly the divergence on the RSI. We're starting to round about right here, so this is continuing the pattern. This is exactly what we were expecting to happen. If we round out here and continue down, then that's literally exactly how we wanted it to play out. Where are you from, bruh? I'm in the States. I'm in Florida. You missed it. We were going through some news this morning. We could go through the portfolio again, but no changes have happened on the portfolio. Like everything's still the same. This is the long-term portfolio, right? The bag holder to homeowner portfolio. I'm getting excited for Sunday though, because you know what Sunday is, right? You all know what Sunday is, right? We get to add new funds to the portfolio. We get to toss in some more money to trade with, to invest with. This is investing only. This is not, I don't trade with this one. We get to toss more money in and bring this allocation up to $90. I'm excited. That's my favorite day of the week because I know that the portfolio is going to continue to grow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Analyze ADA. For sure. For sure. Just on the charts though. We're not doing fundamentals right now. That's going to take up far too much time. I have a lot of money in Cardano, associated with Cardano. I'm not adding to it. I have not been buying ADA in this dip at all. It's unfortunate because I do like Cardano, right? But you threw me off with that. Me too. So you're in Florida as well, Speed. I'm not going to give out my exact home address on the live stream. I'm sorry. If you do enough due diligence, though, you can probably find it. I have posted it before. I have a lot of money in Cardano. It's one of the largest bags that I had last bull market, and unfortunately for me, I did not take any profits off of Cardano. I believed we were going to $10 over the long term. I still do think that we'll likely get back to $10, but because of that, I said to myself, I'm fine holding through this. And truthfully, I just never expected it to go this low. And it still looks like it's going to continue knocking lower. I don't see, on the daily chart here, I do not see any previous support on Cardano, right? And I'm just trying to be objective here until we get closer to this 15, 16 cent region, which is a good chunk lower. It's another 37% fall on Cardano is possible if we do not continue to hold this as support. And truthfully, trying to be objective here, it does not look like we're going to hold this as support. We got 1 test, 2 tests, 3 tests, and each time it's getting lower. Each time the bounce is getting lower, right? We're coming into a point here. I think we'll have another spike up to 30 cents and then potentially a dump down to 16 cents, which is not what I really want to see, but it is what it is, right? Hopefully I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we don't go down there, because that's rapidly approaching my cost basis on it, which means I will no longer be in any profits on Cardano. Most of my Cardano was bought down here at 11 or 12 cents, I think. So if we get down to 16 cents, I'm going to be kind of upset. It's going to be pretty damn close. Same on Cardano. I'm running a sell position in ADA, Nabra from India. Okay, cool. Nice. Hell yeah, boss. It's late there for you then, huh? It's very late. There's a couple people in the Discord from India. They are usually active at night here. On a shorter time frame, right? If you're looking for more specific analysis on ADA, you got to get rid of the VWAP. It doesn't do well here. Yeah, it's not looking good, dude. It's not looking good. Everything just looks like we're continuing to bounce lower and lower and lower. We're continuing to test, knock on that door to go as low as possible. We'll go to the EMA ribbons. We're below all of the EMAs. The moving averages, we're below all of them. I don't like it. You need high volume when you use VWAP. Yeah. If the volume is stagnant, like on a micro cap, then the VWAP's not really going to be super relevant. But most charting on micro caps with no volume is irrelevant. When there's no volume, it's really hard to do any technical analysis because any large buy or sell is going to swing the price dramatically, and it's not going to look like a natural setup because it's not. Technical analysis works when there's a large amount of volume because then those natural Fibonacci sequence patterns and everything play out. There was actually a study, random walk theory. So the Matic position, nice. The random walk theory, they flipped a coin a bunch of times. They charted it. Heads, it went up one tick. Tails, it went down one tick. And the chart looked identical to intraday stock markets. And they was comparing it to the stock market. The chart looked identical to intraday stocks. Yes, I do stream daily, or as close as I can to daily. 9:30 till usually 10:15, depending on how lively the stream is. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your parents, tell your little brother. Everyone's going to want to know about this live stream. Trust me. Trust me, bruh. What they found is that they used it to prove that the stock market was random, but then people took it a step further and applied a bunch of different Fibonacci sequences and different patterns and found that just like in nature, you find spirals and different patterns and waves and everything like that. They found the same types of patterns on the market, showing that it was kind of random, but that there are patterns in randomness. And so you need volume for those patterns to actually play out, because if there's not a lot of volume, you get spikes like this, right? This is not a natural pattern. This is a large liquidation event brought on by the market makers, generally speaking. Generally speaking, algos have done that, and that's not a natural thing. So the more volume, the harder it is to do this, and the more reliable the patterns are, which is why if I find Bitcoin has a solid pattern for the day, I will be trading Bitcoin because it has the most amount of volume. It has the most likelihood that the patterns will play out in a natural way, right? I'll promote you. Hell yeah. Speed is funky. You got a Discord? I do. Crypto Night is the Discord. You're damn right, Truth. I got 2 Discords, but that investor Discord is private. I only send the invite out to qualified candidates. In the Kryptonite Discord, 100% come join the Kryptonite Discord. We'd love to have you. We got the general and the premium. The premium's $25 a month. The general is free. We do classrooms. We do a lot of shit over in the Discords. Do I have links in my bio? Let's see if I got... You guys are gonna get access to put this over here so none of you guys steal my information. Log in. I accidentally posted some like very personal shit on live stream once. I forgot that it was chilling there. Get the link in bio. We'll copy this. Oh, I gotta change that. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I gotta change. The giveaway for MyCP is no longer going on, but here's the beacons. That has a link to everything that you need to know about me. Kind of. Don't join the giveaway. That giveaway ended. I'm doing another giveaway soon. In the next couple days, I'll be doing another giveaway. I tried texting you. Yeah, Dream, you were the only one who helped me out when I did that. You were the only one who let me know. The real OG, the real boss. So unfortunately for this, okay, we entered at a pretty bad time. Hopefully you guys did not enter. The times that I informed everyone in the chat here to enter were up here. I said potentially if you were going to do it up here. I entered down here because I fell victim to FOMO a little bit. We're not perfect, man. None of us are perfect, all right? None of us are perfect. There is the real possibility that we come up to the VWAP, which I pretended to draw with rationality here. If that happens, I will enter in with another half of my position so long as we show signs of a reversal up there. But from the looks of it, there's a strong reversal happening right now. Maybe this is just a pullback before we go up here again, but I'm hoping that we continue the downward trend that Matic has been on all day. If we zoom out a little bit, go to the 15-minute chart to kind of drown out some of the noise here, you can see that it's actually a multiple day pattern that's been going on. It's not a perfect pattern, right? But you can see we've been in a downtrend for 2 days now. So why would I expect this to stop all of a sudden? Why would I expect this to just reverse randomly because I want it to? No. We're going to trade with the trends. We're going to go while the pattern is in our direction. The trend is your friend, guys. The trend is your friend. I tried texting. Where is Discord? The Discord should be in one of the beacon links. And check FLM. Yeah, the Discord's linked there a couple times. The $500 portfolio challenge Discord, the make your own. I guess that's the only one. That's the paid Discord, but the other one's not. Yeah, just you can click it right there. You have to prove yourself before you get invited to the to the personal Discord, those investors Discord. But if you go to the beacons list, it's right there. You'll find it. You'll find it. I have faith in you. Truth seek. Hell yeah, I'm tall, boss. How tall you think I am? You can't even see me, huh? How tall you think I am, boy? Or man or lady, I actually don't know. So I don't mean to offend you or anything. How tall you think I am, boy? I'm taller than all of the Crypto Night men. All those Crypto Night guys. Taller than each and every one of them. I'm talking about they're tall. Those guys are short compared to me. Don't tell them I said that. Damn, look at that. FLM is pumping today. How much? 21%. Okay. All right, so this is a different... I don't usually trade this style because I don't have the best luck with this style. I fall victim to FOMO a lot more with this style of trading. However, if we were going to trade this type of thing, this is when we use signals. Signals tells us where the open orders are, the unfinished auctions. Signals informs us of potentially what the market makers are going to do to manipulate price, okay? Without getting too in depth on what I'm about to say here, if you follow it, pat yourself on the back. If you follow this, then you are an above average trader. You know more about the market than most people. If you do not follow this, do not worry. It's a complicated subject, okay? This is a stock chart. All right? On this stock chart, you can see things called unfinished auctions, okay? This is something that Josh likes to trade in the Discord very frequently. This is when the price moved too quickly to fill all of the orders at a given price. Then those people still have remaining open orders. Oftentimes, what market makers will do is drive the price back to those unfinished auctions before continuing a movement in a certain direction so that they can grab liquidity and make a little bit extra money, right? They manipulate the markets all the time, and so as a trading strategy, we can try and make money off of that, right? We can try and make money off of the market makers trying to make money off of us. I actually don't even see unfinished auctions on this. This is from KuCoin though. Maybe if we go look at... Oh, this is Filecoin as well. We're not looking for Filecoin. We're looking for FLM. Save changes. There we go. So you can see, point blank, okay? It looks like it just got listed on KuCoin. Is that accurate? Do we know that in the chat, guys? Someone look that up if you don't mind. I'm trying to think of the time where you were with Josh and BCB at a hotel. I think you were sitting the whole time though. Yes. Yeah. TruthSeek down in Miami when we went to the Bitcoin conference. I was live streaming while they were interviewing people. I was seated the whole time. I mean, do you know how tall Lucas and Josh are? Do you know how tall they are? It'll give you hints. We're actually very similar in height. I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of an edge there, but stretch your main screen. It's too small. Yeah, I know. I can't do anything with this. I want to expand this, but it doesn't. It doesn't allow it. It looks like FLM just got listed on KuCoin, which could be a reason why it's pumping. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's not even there. FLM USDT is not found on KuCoin. Well, we don't need that. We just want to look for FLM on KuCoin. This is not even the same thing. Lithium minerals? No. Guys. So it explains why this isn't even here. Let's get rid of this KuCoin nonsense. BitGet, MEXC. MEXC is a good one. Binance Futures. Save changes. There we go. So you can see, we'll scroll. We'll scroll for a second. Is this the correct one? You got me all over the place for this thing. I'm not even gonna trade it. You guys just got me all over the place for this. It's at 10 cents, so that's the same coin. You can see up here there's not any unfinished auctions. Let's see, but these purple lines here, there are. So these NPOCs and these EIs act as little magnets, basically. You can think about these as magnets, okay? So the price is gonna swing drastically. So there was a little magnet left over here, and here, and here, from when the price pumped up. There's some down here, and there's large ones down here at 5 cents, okay? That kind of gives me a hint that this is probably gonna be a pump and dump, okay? Because there's massive unfinished auctions here, which means a lot of people got left behind here and didn't get to ride the wave up. Market makers are probably gonna drive it back down to liquidate everyone. They want to just make money. They make money off of liquidations. They make money off of trades. They make money off of spreads in between prices. So the more volatile something is, the more spreads it has. So this pumped up to 10 cents. I'm saying it's probably, odds are, I would bet that you check back in a week or two, this will be back down at 5 cents, 6 cents. If we go to a larger time frame, this looks like a dying coin. This looks like it's just slowly been dying, having these liquidity grabs before sending it lower. Liquidity grab, send it lower. Liquidity grab, send it lower. That's what I'm guessing, okay? So with that being said, it's very important, okay? The trend right now, despite what I just said, the trend right now is up. It is bullish, it's making higher highs, and it's continuing to pump higher and higher and higher. If you enter a trade with this, do not bag hold it. We know that it's gonna go down to 5 cents, which means it's gonna lose 50% of your money. If you have any leverage, you'll get completely wiped out, completely liquidated. So if you're gonna enter a trade and it breaks patterns, do not hold on hoping for it to come back to life, because odds are it will not. That's why I don't like trading these, is because I don't know if I will fall victim to FOMO. I'm just being honest with you guys, okay? When is the best time to short these coins? Pay attention to when momentum has shifted. Usually speaking, with these coins, you'll find that they wicked up to an unfinished auction up here. I don't see any on this, okay? When they go to an unfinished auction, that's usually a good time to start shorting it. I don't see any on this coin, at least not on this exchange. We could spend time looking for the prominent exchange for this coin, and when it's up there, I would start looking for an entry to short. What I also like to look at is the momentum. So we had this initial breakout, right? You can kind of look at it as the first wave up, right? That was large. That was a huge wave. It was a massive move, and it happened relatively quick. Over the course of an hour, it went up 20%. Then we had the first pullback and the second move. The second move here did not last as long, lasted about half as time, and had half the pump, right? So that the momentum is shifting. The momentum is changing. Now we have the same thing happening again here. This one didn't even break all-time highs. So you wait for kind of structure to change. You wait for things to start rolling over, and then you could look into shorting it. But like right now is probably a decent time to start waiting for position to enter. You also should pay attention. There's going to be support here at 9 cents. If there's not support there at 9 cents, then we're likely going all the way back down to 8 cents because there's nothing in between that would stop us from dropping all the way back down. There's literally not even any unfinished auctions down here. So you look 8 cents, there's going to be some support. If you break 8 cents, we're going straight back down. I'm not going to trade it, and I want to go check in on the Matic trade. The Matic trade's not really going in our favor. We're exactly break even. I'll keep you guys posted in the Discord as to if I close this or not. Because it is 10:10. It's time to go get some breakfast. It's time to start our day. It's time to start our work day. We tried to make some money. Hopefully this trade goes well and we can end the week on a solid note. My stop loss is going to be up here. I'll probably put my stop loss up here at 0.546995 for Matic. If we come up to the VWAP and start changing directions, I will add the second half of my position. Otherwise, we entered in right here where it's at right now. I'm looking to make a 1% gain. 10x leverage would be 10%. So my take profit is going to be down here at 53 cents. I will keep you guys posted in the Discord, in the premium Discord. That is one of the perks of the premium Discord. I just gave you the game plan, but those people who are paying to be in the premium Discord, they got to have a little bit of value, right? You got to have more value than just the free version. So I will keep you guys posted there. Your time is your most valuable asset. Make no mistake about that. Do something productive this weekend. If you work a 9 to 5, that's fine. Do a little extra on the weekend to get you to the place where you want to be. If you're already in a spot in life where you're completely content and happy and you're satisfied, fantastic, dude. I fucking envy you. You don't need to do anything on the weekend. Just enjoy your weekend and relax. If that's not you, put in a little bit of time. Do something. Do something. Your future you will thank you. This was a fucking lit stream.